Well, hello, welcome back to another video. We got another chicken coop build this week. It's kind of a big one. It's a 5x15 run with a 4x6 coop, I guess, 4x5 plus nesting boxes. The coop is going to be insulated coop, wired. It's got an auto door on it. It's a gable style coop, and then we got a slanted style run that butts up to the side of it. It is going to be a fun week of work, I guess. Got all my lumber here, ready to rock and roll. This is everything you need, I guess. Plus, you know, all the hardwares, tools, fencing, you know, the other stuff. But that's pretty much everything you need to smack this thing together. We're gonna get right after, right away. It is Monday around 2 o'clock already. We gotta get this thing done by Thursday. Should be able to do it. It'll be fun and, you know, non-fun and all the other things, but let's do it.
Building a home for my best friend, a little palace just for you. Got my hammer, got my nail.
Alright, you know, get the base together here. Screw it into there. You know, I don't like screwing the end grain, I like screwing the side grain. Cut this out of 45 degree angle, so this is the long way. So we can slide it if they ever need to. I like to do it. Looks nice too. I gotta do a screw door in that. Yeah, nice and taut. Classic twistage. You know, frame up this wall. We got the floor done. See, I did it. Figured it out. This is the nesting box door wall. This coop's gonna be a little bit taller than normal, as it has a gable style roof, and then going this way. Yeah. But then the run butts into the side of it. Boom, it's just a slanted roof. You know, so to make the run tall enough, you make this tall enough so when the pitch comes down here, the run sits underneath it, but it's still tall enough. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right. Here's the top of the nesting box. That's nesting box. Nesting box. I like to go 14 inches up, and then it's about a foot out, so, and then the 10 degrees. Pitch on that will be, which gives you about 2-inch drop. So you get that 12 inches in head height for the chickens. And over there. Okay. Yep. Snail it. Okay. Window's not on this side. Usually the window's on the nesting box side. This one is not. Because So, in front of some units here. So think you broke, Kevin. Now you're playing games. Alright, we gotta figure it out here. You know, looks good. It's taller. Coop's gonna be taller than I want it to be, but well, what it is, you know. The angles are, whoa. The angles are, you know, the angles they are. Boom. Kaboo. Hey. Hell. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. Then we're gonna throw a couple, you know, insulators in here. Kind of, you know, eyeball it. Here's. Yup. Yup. There and there. Measure here. We got about 8 and 5/16 long. And that is a 34-degree angle. I also think it's really good. Line it up, get a little more accurate. Get a little more out of it. That's too much. That'll work. That'll work. So, yeah. Yeah, and yeah. And something went extremely long here. You guys stop distracting me. Around there. Okay, you know, measure once, cut 6 times. Get the cool kids, Dale. Yeah. Look at the toenail, because toenail is easier. Trying to nail at an angle, and splits out, and I got mad, and then no one needs that. Alright, well, almost done. Now we got to sheet it before we stand it up. The inside sheeting, protect all the insulation. We'll go get it. Alright. There we go. I got a sheet over there I might use. Or not. We'll whack that. Alright, we're gonna, you know, frame this side up. This is the window side. I got that side framed up with the nest boxes door. Window side. Got that puppy up 4 foot tall. And we got it laid out here. This is a top head bottom plate. Do the same thing. Just gonna smack it together. You know, it's like rock, boy. Nail in. Shoot the nails into the lumber. Out of nails. Always out of snails. Reload. You know. This makes it kind of easy with, you know, we got the gable. This side we don't actually have to put a pitch to it, as because our tongue and groove ceiling on the inside will kind of fill that, you know, void, so you won't even see it. Technically, you know. Okay. Good. We have to remember when we're framing these walls now is that it's wider than 4 foot, so we're gonna have a seam on our siding. We're also gonna have a seam on our inside plywood. Wait, unless I turn that sideways, then I won't. But then these are that way. Yeah. It'll look weird if the grain's going backwards. It'd be so much easier not to have a seam. I just set that sheet right on there. Ah, that'll probably be fine, right? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Really fine, save on some, you know, some lumber and whatnot. But what I was gonna say, you know, if it was taller than 4 foot, is you got a seam on the outside and the inside. So when you measure from the outside here, and then you got the 4 foot seam. But then the inside, you have to have another seam at 4 foot. That's why I put this board in here. It's a whole ordeal. You just gotta remember it when you're building it. Yeah, sometimes it's easy to forget. Stripping things, you know. Every time you gotta have, you know, issues. Poke a putt. Which, guys trying to, you know, do something. Can't. Well, I just help me understand what's going on here. Good, looking good. Looking good. Almost looking good. Probably come here for this. Boom. Now we gotta do a top and bottom, you know, sills for our windows. But we're gonna make those, the window size is 12 inches wide. You always want to give yourself a little leeway, you know, because you don't want to just like get in there and it's not going in there. You want to just slip in there, you know. So what we're gonna do is cut 4 at 12 and an 8. You know, gappage, you know, extra roomage. We get those whacked out, and then we'll smack them in. Put the plywood on that, hang her up, nail it, and do the other side. Alright, we got her all kind of framed up here. We also got the ceiling framed up in tongue and groove. I got just a couple purlins. You can see the little ledger board on there, and I set the purlins on top of it. That's flush to the top of the wall. Glue, tongue and groove. Leave a gap. I'll put a strip in there. Cut the angle. Everything turned out pretty good. Got the nesting boxes in as well. Yeah, I'll put plywood eventually here and there. Separate them, but there she is. That is going to be it for today. Tomorrow we'll get right back on it. Insulate it, side it, paint it, and we'll see what else we get done, but we'll see you then. Oh, good morning. It's the next day, and we are going to get right after it here. We got to wire this thing up quick. You got 2 outlets. And then we're going to throw some itchy, you know, cotton candy in that bad boy. Side it, slap some paint on it, and then build the run. You know, it's going to be a fun day. Let's go. Well, we got this thing all wired up. Here's an exterior outlet for inside the run for a water heater or something. Here's where the plug-in's gonna be for you plug an extension cord into it and it powers those two outlets. And then we got this one on the inside. Should be pretty good to go. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now when I put the siding on. Then I'll just drill a hole, that wire will stick through. Same thing with this one, I have to cut a hole, stick that siding on, but yeah. Let's throw some of that, you know, cotton candy on there that made you just scratch yourself. And then we'll, you know, side it. Alright, we got her all sided up. You know, hole for the exterior plug-in, got the cutout for that. You know, just slap it on, nail it, trim it, cut it, you know. Nothing too complicated, that's why I kind of just threw it up and then kind of, you know, showing you now. But, anyways, we're going to get some paint on this thing. We're going to tape up the legs a little bit so when I spray, kind of, you know, don't get the splatter on her. And then we're going to put something over here and put something in the outlets. And you know how it goes. We're going to just, you know, spray. Alright, we got her all framed up here. Got the door made as well. I typically put, you know, anglage, support it from keeping it square or whatnot, you know, but customer doesn't want that. They want that look, so that's what we're going for. Now we're going to start laying some hardware cloth. 4 foot, and then I got 3 foot for the top. I typically do it is start on the bottom, go all the way around, and then I do the second layer all the way around. I don't wrap it around the edges. Some people, I don't know, they go and they just continue it around. But, yeah, I don't like to do that. I like to just cut it the length plus a little bit so I can stretch and pull on it and staple it, and then I wrap it around just a little bit and then staple it, but I don't continue it on. I got another piece for that, bop, bop, bop. So we're going to cut all these pieces to length right away. We're going to cut this one, that one, that one, that one, all of them. So we have all of our pieces just ready to go. And then we just, you know, bop, 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 staple her on. This is one of my least favorite jobs of the whole entire project. So we're just going to get her done. We're going to just bite our teeth and get her done. Well, we got half the wire done. We got the bottom wire on all the way around. Ran out of staples, you know, so gotta run to town in the morning, but it is dinner time. I'm gonna get me some grub, and then I gotta work on some fencing. But that's gonna do it for today. I will catch you tomorrow and hopefully get this thing pretty close to finished up. Oh, good morning. It is the next day, and we got some work to do. I've already been getting a couple things done here. I'll turn you around again. I got the doors cut out. This one has a different style door. I'm not actually gonna use that, but I'm gonna use it as a template to make a wood door. I made a mistake on the vents when I framed them up. As you can see, I was not thinking, so they would line up right where the frickin', you know, run is. So I had to lower those. I pretty much cut them out and then had to throw some 2x4s in there to reframe it. This will just cover them. That'll be fine. We got everything else cut out, ready to go. We're gonna start trimming this thing. I'm gonna start kind of get all the trim up, get the nesting boxes so I can get the nesting box lid cut. And then get some paint on that so I can get drying. It's coming along, but, you know, we just gotta keep after it. We got a lot of work left to do and a little bit of time. Great. kind of a terrible job of filming my project in this because I just got to get it done so fast, and it's just go, go, go. But kind of give you what we got going on here. Got the door all installed, hardware on, outlet switch wired in, got our little piece of trim there. Then we still got to, you know, fill that. But roosting bars need to go in here yet. Got the windows in, hardware cloth over them, of course, with the screen part. Nesting box flap, that's in. It's drying with some extra paint. Got the run here. Ramp is done. Auto doors installed as well. Got the outside outlet. Just started on the roof, but I've got to go. This is going to be tomorrow's project, get it finished up. I'll finish up the roof in the morning, put the roosting bars in, and she's pretty much ready to go. I mean, we're going to get it loaded up and delivered. But I will see you in the morning. Well, good morning. We are finished up on this coop. I know I didn't record any of it because I gotta get after it. You know, I'm sorry, I apologize. Next week I'm hoping to do a little better, have a little more time. I just had to get this done like every other week. But next week we're finally slowing down. We got a big chicken coop we gotta build, a big run, insulated, it's got a feed room and everything like that. But we got more time. We don't gotta rush. This weekend got a wedding to go to, so we, you know, had to get her done. But turned out pretty sweet, pretty nice. I like it. Nice stained wood door, heavy duty latches on there. I got the roosting bars in, a roosting bar, and I put that at an angle. Plenty of room, windows that can adjust up and down for cross ventilation to the vents. Outlet plug-in for a water heater, heat lamp, whatever they want. Nesting boxes in there. This thing is fully insulated, tongue groove ceiling. I got the run done. I got the roof all done too. Got the ridge cap on, foam in there. There's no bugs and stuff getting on there. Got the roof of the, you know, run done as well. Got the door here, good to go. I like to use drip edge to cap it. I think it looks nice for the size of buildings. Ramps all in, auto door. I tested it, works good. This one's got a solar panel they can put up, remote, open and close it, or set it on a timer. Pretty fancy. I don't know. But yeah, turned out pretty sweet. I got the outlet plugged in here too, so you just pretty much just plug an extension cord into that, and then it powers the building, the inside outlet and the outside outlet. Nesting box lid, we got that all caulked, that seam. You gotta make sure you caulk that, otherwise water will run down in the you know, grooves here. It'll fall right in there. But yeah, turned out pretty sweet. I like always put a gasket along here too for that to sit on. Just seals it up a lot better, especially for the insulated ones. And then got the rubber gaskets, so rain and everything else will, you know, run off of it. But turned out pretty good, and I appreciate you guys watching. It was a fun project, and yeah, catch you on the next one. Peace.